I love Greg. I'm really close to Greg, but I know I need to bulk, but I'm not.
And so he says he knows he needs to bulk, but he's going to continue to get leaner. And so is this title saying it's not worth it because he's trying to go for 1-rep maxes? Or is it because he's needing to bulk, but yet he's going to continue to diet? Coach Greg, in today's video, Alex Eubank says it's not worth it. And I was thinking it has to be that he's decided to not use drugs, that it wasn't worth it. But it's not the case. And so let's watch the video and find out exactly what is not worth it to Alex Eubank.
All right, so we're gonna be training deadlifts to start it off. I wanna get into deadlifting because I see a lot of people lift heavy ass weight and I wanna try getting a better deadlift.
And so Alex Eubank decides, I wanna get into deadlifting. I see so many people lifting heavy ass weights. I'm excited. I wanna go for my max. I wanna get stronger than last time.
So we'll see how my back feels. And we're at Exile, so I feel like I have to. Last time I went here and I did a PR, I think a 415 or something.
And so he's feeling the pressure. He needs to set a PR to lift more than last time.
We'll warm up, conventional only, because like my third time doing it, I feel like a noob. Nobody sees me deadlifting. It's a rare sight.
And so although he's been lifting for several years, he hasn't been doing a lot of deadlifts. He was fearful that that would ruin the aesthetics, that if you do heavy deadlifts, perhaps you're going to get a very thick waist. Look at Chris Bumstead. The guy was lifting 7 plates back when he was living here in Halifax. Watched him do this in the gym. The guy was an animal, lifting super heavy weights on the squats, deadlifts, and so on. And does it look like he thickened his waist? Does he look like he has any trouble keeping the aesthetics? And so if you're in the gym looking for aesthetics, it's okay to do the deadlifts. Good job not falling for the peer pressure and knowing what's right for your body. I'm thinking, yeah, you don't need HRT. You don't need performance enhancing drugs. You know what you need. You just need hard work to perhaps increase calories and to maintain a healthy body fat percentage for you. But he's not talking about that. And so what is he exactly talking about?
90% of this is in your head. One forward, one back.
Bro, I already know, like if I don't hit this, don't blame me, bro. I don't deadlift. I don't want to blow my back out.
And so they're going up in weight and he's getting nervous, saying it's feeling kind of heavy. Remember, he's going for a 1-rep max, trying to set a PR. The coach is yelling at him. It's all in your head. Let it rip. You can do it. But is that really great advice? Remember, there's something known as ego lifting. When you put on more weight than you can lift with good form, and that often results in what? Injuries, torn muscles, torn ligaments, tendons. And so Alex, he has it in his head. What if this is the rep that I get injured on? But at the same time, he's thinking, I'm here to set a 1-rep max. I'm here to PR. And what if I don't do it? What will the fans think? This idea of having to impress other people, it has to stop. All we need to do is impress ourselves. Not every day can you set a PR. And if you're going to the gym and you're not feeling it, the weight's feeling odd for some reason, it's okay to stop. And so 405 lifts it up, no problem with that. He's yawning after he puts the weight down. What kind of pre-workout are you on when you're yawning after doing a 1-rep max? And so if you're in the gym yawning, you don't have a lot of energy, why not try harder than last time pre-workout 2.0? Or if you want, we also have the hardcore, as well as GO2 Max. This can give you more energy, better recovery between sets, and perhaps ward off yawning after doing a 1-rep max.
I'll do more than 4, so I'm not doing this. I'm not doing 5. No, I'm not doing 5. I couldn't, no.
And so guys are like, okay, you've done 4 plates, now let's put on 5. Alex, who's using his head, is saying, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna put on 5 plates, hurt my back, just to make an impressive video.
Bro, my grip's gonna give out. I can't.
So
bro, I need straps. It's not gonna go up.
What do you want to put 4 again?
A 25.
Alex, he's been training for years. He knows his body. And so you might in fact hire a coach. Coach is yelling, screaming at you, do this, do that. If you know in your heart of hearts that you can't do it, that your coach is perhaps being overly optimistic, then you need to speak up. Don't just succumb to the peer pressure. You might be at the gym with a group of friends. They're all saying, yeah, you try it. You're thinking, I can't lift that weight. What's wrong with these people? They actually think I can lift this? Don't do it. Yeah, the peer pressure is strong. Stand up for yourself. Speak out. If you don't want to do something, don't let people peer pressure you into it. I don't care if it's doing stuff in the bedroom, using certain supplements, or perhaps taking recreational drugs. Don't do it.
I'll do a 25.
If I get you a strap on, you do it?
I just wanted a PR. I'm not trying to get my back blown out.
And so Alex says, I just wanted a PR. I'm not going for 5 plates, but I guess, okay, I'll put on a 25 on each side. That's 455. Remember, his 1 rep max, 415. A PR would be any weight above 415. What is a number higher than 415, kids? 416. Wow, very intelligent. We know how to count. And so do you really think you need to go up by 80 pounds, 40 pounds, or even 20 to set a PR? Of course not. 5 pounds. That's all you need. Remember, progressive overload. Go harder than last time. You're allowed to use the 2.5s. That's what they're for. Oftentimes people say, oh, you got to at least add a 10 on each side. That's the minimum. It's not. If your PR is going up by 20 pounds every time, how many PRs are you going to be able to set in your life? Not many. But if your PRs are only 5 pounds, or perhaps just 1, add on some collars, you'll have way more opportunities to set PRs and progressive overload slowly over time.
Just scared, bro.
And so he puts on 25 on each side. What do I think of that? If I were coaching Alex Eubank and I were at the gym, what weight do you think I would have selected? 420. You don't need anything more than that. If he said, yeah, but it's so easy, I'd have said, okay, go up by 10. Add a 5 on each side for a total of 425 pounds. But why are we jumping from 415 to 455 pounds?
All right, so I got some straps and a belt. I'm kind of nervous because, like, this is a PR for me.
And so think of it. He's nervous. It's a PR. And does he have a lot of experience? Has he been deadlifting for years? Is he used to this? He literally states that he hasn't been doing this very long, but he wants to have an impressive deadlift. Take your time. Don't ego lift. Jumping from 405 to 455 when your PR is 415 is ego lifting 100%. Whether he makes the lift or he doesn't, it's ego lifting. That is far too big a jump. Remember, the guy is dieting. Guess when you're the most susceptible to getting injured? When you're on a diet. When you're not eating and fueling your body efficiently. And so he's got the straps on to help with his grip. He's wearing a belt to help protect his lower back. And so he's taking his shoes off to reduce the range of motion as much as humanly possible. What are you guys talking about? Do people actually think that that somehow helps? When it's literally a PR and you're struggling with the weight, do you really want to hear easy? Lightweight, baby!
Got it. No. It's not worth it, my back. I felt a pinch.
He felt a pinch. Already not worth it. He already may, in fact, have an injury.
It's not worth it. I'm not going to attempt to try to pull it for social media when if I my back up, I'm not going to be able to make content.
But yet they're saying, no, do it again. Just rip it. Don't think about it. Alex's response, I'm not going to try it again for social media just so that I can show off and try to set a PR. Does anyone know a guy by the name of Larry Wheels? And how many people have lifted with Larry Wheels trying to set PRs in the gym and wound up injured? And why? Well, they're trying to impress people on social media. They're trying to set amazing lifts and PRs to impress other people.
It's in your head. Get that cook arm, bro.
What? It's in his head. I felt a tweak. Oh, it's in your head. You can do it, mind over matter. Screw that injury, just lift it anyway. Imagine if he actually tries it again. Let's say he even lifts it up. What if he gets hurt? What if that's the last time he'll ever deadlift? Is it worth it? And why did we have 455 on in the first place? What if he had 420? Do you know what progressive overload means? It means to slowly, over time, to add a little bit of weight and continue to get better. It doesn't mean add a shit ton of weight and set crazy kind of PRs every single time you go to the gym.
I felt it tweak in my back. I'm not going to keep pulling. Oh my God, it's not worth it. If I my back up, I won't be able to lift for 6 months.
He got lucky that he only felt a tweak. What if he'd felt something far worse? A serious injury. We've seen it happen a number of times. Remember Joe Linder? He was deadlifting with Larry Wheels. How'd that work for him? It didn't work out. Hurt himself. And we've seen time and time again. Bench press, torn pec. Wow, maxing out. Social media, cameras present. It takes far more courage to not attempt that PR, to not go for that 1 rep max, than it does to actually go for it. You're thinking, no, it doesn't. You need to man up. You need to be brave. You need to walk up and forget about it and just go for broke. No, you don't. That's talking nonsense. That's exactly what ego lifting is.
It's not worth it. If I my back up, I won't be able to lift for 6 months. Oh my God. It's not worth it.
A smart athlete will know his body, will know his limits, and know his expectations. Alex Eubank should have known 455 was too much. He tried to lift a weight, felt a tweak, but had the sense to stop. The people surrounding, perhaps it's his coach, I don't know, were encouraging him to keep going, to put on even more weight. Ridiculous. And so what should Alex Eubank have done? Well, for starters, he shouldn't be going for 1 rep maxes in the gym after only having been trained for this long. Why not go for reps? Perhaps put on 365. Can you get that for 9? Can you get it for 10? Whatever your record is with 365, perhaps you did it for 9 reps. Let's now do it for 10. Far less likely to get injured when not attempting for a 1 rep max, but more so a 10 rep max. But if you have to max out, if that is in fact your goal, you should put the least amount of weight possible to set a PR. And so in this case, 420 would make sense. Imagine he put on 420, set a PR, wasn't injured, and he can save doing 425 for the next time.
I'm a little flat right now, but we're gonna see him watery. Honestly, I look like Greg Doucette's gonna make a video on that.
And so Alex, he knows me by now. Of course, yes, as soon as he says I'm flat and watery, I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Looks better than 99.9% of the population. But no, it's never good enough.
I'm making actually a response video to Greg because he keeps telling me that, which I love you, Greg. I love Greg. I'm really close to Greg, but I know I need to bulk, but I'm not.
And so he says he knows he needs to bulk, but he's going to continue to get leaner. And so is this title saying it's not worth it because he's trying to go for 1 rep maxes? Or is it because he's needing to bulk, but yet he's going to continue to diet? And so my opinion, they're both not worth it. It's not worth going for maxes, ego lifting in the gym because of the potential for injury. And it's not worth continuing to diet when you look amazing and don't need to lower your body fat. And remember, you're going to put on more muscle if you do in fact maintain at a healthy body fat percentage for you. For most people, perhaps it's 15% body fat. Some it could be as low as 10, others as high as 20, somewhere in that range. And so if Alex is saying he has lower testosterone levels, he doesn't have as much energy to train, then he needs to eat more.
I need to get leaner. I'll explain why in that YouTube video when it comes to it.
And so what's funny is I literally am doing this video to speak to not being worth it to go for a 1 rep max. And then I continue to watch the video and he's talking about not looking good, that he's flat and holding a bunch of water. Happy to see that Alex Eubank, he has me in his head. He knows what I've been speaking of. He's watching my videos. He understands he shouldn't keep dieting, that he already looks amazing. And so perhaps it will make a difference. Perhaps he will not resort to using performance-enhancing drugs or HRT to get his dream physique. He already has almost everyone's dream physique. He doesn't need it. And if you're watching this, don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to Alex Eubank. Compare yourself to yourself. Can you be better tomorrow than you were today? Are you better today than you were yesterday? It's not about being perfect. It's about being better than you are. Let me know in the comment section. I want to know what you think. Do you think Alex should continue to diet? Is he already lean enough? Should he continue to go for 1 rep maxes? What should he do? Should he perhaps prepare for a powerlifting competition? Will Tennyson and Jesse James competed? Should Alex Eubank prepare for a powerlifting competition? Subscribe, click the bell button. Please comment to boost the algorithm and also like the video if you liked it. And please, if you could, subscribe, click the bell button to get notified right away. The sooner you watch a video, the more people will eventually watch it. Also, click the link in the description. Use code GREG to get 10% off on all of the various supplements that you see, as well as the cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, that Circle diet book, my life's work, how to lose weight, keep it off. Also, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line. Give Alex Eubank a follow. Follow me in the gram, Greg Doucette IB Pro. And until next time, I am out.